Oh, ah,
Thanks, Mom.
sad. So, um, for political and legal reasons, I will just say, if it is true, I'm not going to confirm or deny anything. I just want us to spend the next few minutes thinking about life. You are not going to get out of life alive. You are not going to get out of life alive. Have that at the back of your mind. There's nothing to this life. The cars, the clothes, the good looks. There's nothing to this life. Ilé ayé, ilé asán. If you have somebody who is Yoruba, let them interpret that to you. Ilé ayé, ilé asán. Life is empty. There's nothing here. We try to make our stay on this earth as comfortable as possible. We try to make it as comfortable as possible. And many people try to explain using God and spirituality. I actually wanted to teach today because I'm going to be quite busy tomorrow. So I wanted to just do a quick teaching. And I wanted to teach on the subject, space-time spirituality. I wanted to go back on the spiritual controls, the physical narrative that we have. And I wanted to try and explain some things using quantum mechanics and quantum physics. That's what I wanted to do. And of course, using the Bible, illustration and explanation of God. But with this news, we just have to with this news, we just have to just tone everything down. I don't know what the story is. The blogs are reporting that he passed away from liver cancer. I cannot verify. I know he's been dealing with stuff. It would take a foolish person not to know that Alex Ekubo has been dealing with stuff over the last few years. He's been away from the scene. And we all suspected that something was up. We didn't know what was up, but we suspected that something was up. The last time I saw him was in my house. He came over to my house during that time that he had that issue with that girl that he was supposed to marry. And, he came over with Neville and Ekubo, and we talked about it. I'm close to Ike. I'm very close to Neville. but I've never really been close to Alex. You know, we don't have any issues, but we're just not close. But that day was the last time I saw him one-on-one. Taste was reminding me today that, do you remember that day he came to the house? It is sad that we are the way we are in this country. Everybody hates buy. But you're all good. There's only one thing that is sure for you in this life, or for all of us, that we go buy. It is the surest thing. Ele lo ma pe ko ya. Ele lo ma ya ko pe. There are some things that are better said in Yoruba, so ask somebody to translate to you. You can delay it. It can come early, and it can come late. You understand? But it is coming. If he had liver cancer, then the demise might have been an escape from pain, because liver cancer can be very painful. Can be very painful. If that is what he had, I cannot verify. It's just sad that during his last moments, he didn't do any fundraisers. He just dealt with it on his own. I respect him for that. Dealt with it on his own. Behind the scenes, nobody knows what was going on. I also hate to take this shot, but your Nigerian pastors are just there building their YouTube pages and their social media engagements. They can't do any, they can't heal, they can't resurrect. You know, in your heart, you know, but you just try to argue because you don't like Daddy Freeze. It is a clear case of a preventable demise. If our pastors are really to be believed in, they can do anything. It's a preventable demise. Such a handsome, intelligent, talented young boy at 41. What business does he have buying? What business does he have buying? Heal, they cannot heal. Resurrect, they cannot resurrect. I'm saying this out of anger, because tomorrow you will still go to their church. You will join their meetings up and down. They are building their audiences. They are getting wealthier by the day. And then they will sell you something that does not work and you will still believe it. Just by the way, I just had to put that in, because I'm sorry, but whatever you all want to think, I'm pissed. I want to say, what am I saying? Am I lying? Am I lying? What am I saying? Am I lying? They didn't need to buy. In Free Nation, we teach you that you go buy. No, you can't live more than 100. You can't live more than 100. You can't. So you go buy. We don't tell you we can raise you. We've never raised anybody. We've never healed anybody of cancer before. We don't sell those narratives. I was on the phone yesterday with a young woman who attends all these churches. She has now entered stage 3 bobby cancer and now needs funds. And I'm like, all that time you are joining those churches, you are joined Free Nation. If you have done 1 year of Free Nation prayer meeting, 1 year of Free Nation followership, there is no way we will not raise something for you. But you can't be coming from all these churches and then come and be telling me you need a fundraiser. How am I going to sneak it in? At what angle am I going to bring it? Am I going to say you are my celebrity friend? You understand? And somebody has to say it. I know a lot of people are going to get upset. It's honest. I'm honest here. This one pained me. I had no reason to pass on. When Junior Pope passed away, what did they do? They could not raise him, they could not heal him. It's the same question. It's the same answer. All they do is paper miracle. Somebody had HIV minus, is now HIV plus, or HIV plus to HIV minus. Sickle cell, all paper, those miracles they write on doctors' reports. You can't heal or resurrect anybody. We know it. So we just allow them to continue the charade. And you plenty people don't have anything to hope for. As the country don't spoil, reach where you hope. Just they follow them, they hope. Okay, let them give you hope. It's very sad. It's very sad. You know, somebody said, look at what this person is saying. Anyway, like I said, I don't talk my own. You hated me since 2017 for saying the same thing. I've not backed down on this. What I'm going to say, and I'm going to say it. It's very sad. It is very sad. People are going through a lot. People are going through a lot. You know, what I respect him for is how he dealt with it. He just kept going. Kept going. We just stopped seeing him. You know, we all knew. There's nobody that knows Alex that does not know that there was something wrong somewhere. Something was wrong. You know, he just went off the scene. What happened? You know? What happened? I know Sabi cry, but they do me to cry. Make I no lie. I know Sabi cry. I'm not a crying person, but they do me to cry, and it don't take since me I cry. But this one pained me. This one pained me. He pained me. Pained me. We're not close. We're not guys. But this one pained me. If he was going through liver cancer, you know, when Tastebud's dad lost his life, it was in his 70s anyway, so it's a celebration of life at the end of the day, you know. But he had really bad arthritis. And the children were all sad. Our father has gone, our father has gone. And I said something to them. I said, don't be selfish. And this is what I'm going to say to all Alex fans. Don't be selfish. It's what I said to my wife and her siblings. I'm like, this man wakes up every day in pain. This demise is rest. He was in pain. At least for the last 3-4 years of it, he was in pain. And the children did not want to let go of their dad, understandably so, emotionally. I don't want my father to go. No matter what, he's my father. I love him so much. You understand? And they held on to their father. And when he passed on, I can remember picking up my wife in front of the salon. She was lying on the floor crying. And I told her, I said, your father has gone to rest. Your father has gone to rest. Let him rest. I know you guys want him. You guys love him. But think about it. Having him around was bringing you, the children. Because he was former assistant controller general of prisons. If they needed anything, he could put a call through here. You understand? He was always there. I remember Tastebud's father. Nothing where you won't carry, can't give and take it as a joke. I never say I'm vexed before. Anything we carry. No matter how serious the matter and a joke, he go turn on to. So they love their father. But he was going through pain. And they couldn't let go. And I told them, where he is, there is no more pain. Where Alex is, there is no more pain. Liver cancer is not one of those cancers you want to mess with. I'm not sure if it is what it is. But you know, sometimes even depression, there was something wrong with that. You know there was something wrong with Alex. You know. We don't see him at any event. We don't see him in any movies. We don't see him online. He just took a break. And that his ex-wife, or that his fiancée that he was supposed to marry, she gave him a reason to live at that point. And the moment she left, she took away his fight. I'm not saying this to spite her, but she took away his fight. Because if you have somebody to love you, if you have somebody to stand by you, it is always easier to fight. Sometimes the reason why people lose to sickness is because they have no reason to fight. And it's one of the reasons why I thank my wife, Tastebud, for giving me a reason to fight, for giving me a reason to stand, for giving me, because wait till my ex do me. Wait till my ex do me. He reached for me to, from there, go. There were days, and she dangled the most important things in my life, my children. That's what she took. She took my children. And she said it to me that I'm never going to see those children again. But when taste buds came around, she gave me a reason to fight, a reason to stay alive. You know, if that girl did not leave him the way she left him, yeah, I'm not saying he was 100%, yeah, he probably would still be alive. That might just have given him that last energy to fight. You see, I have an uncle who died from depression. His wife left and took his kids. Men go through a lot too. His wife left and took his kids. He entered depression. He was sick. He did not have the energy to take the medicine. He died from malaria or typhoid, something small. But me and you know that it was not that malaria or typhoid that died him. It was that deep depression. I'm not blaming the girl, but I believe that if that girl had stayed, or if that girl had managed that crisis better, this boy is still there alive. Because at that point, you might say, Alex left. You don't know what went through. You don't know what went through. Me, I'll talk my mind. Anybody won't vex with me, vex with me. You don't, no matter what sickness you go through, you don't just disappear the way this gentleman disappeared. Alex literally disappeared. Please, you can deny whatever it is you want to deny. But me and you know that what I'm saying is the wholesome truth. Someone said she should be widow for now, Abi. Am I not a divorcee? Is widow not better than divorcee? Is widow not better than divorcee? Look at the way someone is talking. So she. Like I said, anybody that has you people's time, anybody in this life that has you people's time, I raise cap for that person. Love is very, you see, don't distract me. Wait till I won't tell you. This thing where they talk, go they beneficial for you. It go they beneficial for you at the end of the day. Everything I'm saying, mark it down. You know, anything I say, they always come to pass. Don't fight the messenger. Listen to the message. I know you don't like me. I cannot say I don't like you. I tolerate you. And if you can't tolerate me, just manage. Just manage. See, I'm 50 years old. And if there's anything age has given me, is patience and understanding. I will tell you today. You see, when my ex left, I had no reason to live. Not that I loved her, not that I was happy with her in the marriage. I had no reason to live because you have taken my children. And let me explain some things to you. Yeah. I was very close to my kids. But I'm sure if you go and bring the children now, they'll tell you about the demon I am. I thank God I have another family and they are not calling me demon. I thank God that you saw all of them. You saw the way they talked about me. You saw the way it was at my birthday. And Tastebuzz was my friend then when I was going through my divorce. And of course, my ex said it's because of her. But you see, when you don't spoil something or something don't spoil for your hand, you will come to look for who you want, begin blame. So was taste was that ruin your marriage? Was taste was that ruin your marriage? You know, it's not, nobody ruined your marriage. You ruined your marriage with your own hands. You understand? From the day my ex left, I have not picked my phone to call her till today. Till today. But you see, if I didn't have, my father told them at the last family meeting we had before everywhere scattered. He told my ex, I give you 2 weeks to go back to your marriage. And looked at me and said, you, if she doesn't come back in 2 weeks, find another wife. Where am I going to find another wife from? Is it not the pool of friends that I have around me that are women? You see, when that relationship, I saw Alex, he was in my house. He was not okay. That thing affected him. You know, it's not everybody that can deal with scandal. That thing affected him more than what people understand. Because that was, I remember then telling Alex, you have to come and talk. We have to come and talk. Come on. He said, no, he's not talking. He never shared the side of the story. He just went. That day, this girl was with us. I invited her over. Pepe, one girl on Instagram, Pepe something. I invited her to my house. Pepe room or something like that. Pepe room. You know? I don't believe Alex ever recovered from that scandal. I don't think he recovered from it. We are all different. What Daddy Freeze can handle and Daddy Freeze will stand. And I learned something. The Bible says, when they insult you, pray for them. I will pray for you, but I will first curse you. I will curse your papa, because I'm not going to carry that mental load. Let me tell you, there was one day one man insulted me. He's somebody I respect, an elder. And he said to me that he's looking at me like a failure. It was at the point where I was making the most money in my life. Because he did not understand what I was doing, he felt like I was a failure. At that point, the kind of money I was making, I've never made it before. I was wealthy that period. But because he couldn't understand it, and I didn't have masters, I didn't have PhD, he just... And I don't feel reply to him because my elder. I carried that thing on my conscience for nearly 3 months. Just because I could not reply. So my advice for you, learn from this Alex situation. Reply. Talk. Person curse you. Talk. Let it out. Don't carry that anger. Don't carry that anger on. I'm saying this because the last thing we remember Alex from is that quarrel. We don't know what he was dealing with. We don't know if they are giving him a diagnosis. We don't know. But you see, all you need to do is add a divorce or some sort of a psychological breakdown. You know what it is? A public relationship ending in front of the public. Someone said, that's why I love you. I swear I owe you an apology. I owe him an apology because I was hard on him. But you know why I like you? You go still use them, make money for Facebook. He moved on. Drag Yule. That Yule skin. You see, Yule needs to come and write a book on crocodile skin. And every man needs to read that book. Every man needs to read that Yule Edochie book. As in, how you will walk among what was, and let me tell you, and whether you like it or not, the fact that he had Judy by his side played a role. The fact that Yul had Judy, Abina Judith be her name, played a role in his life. Alex was one of those people that he just did he minded his business. Alex was not a daddy freeze. We go put mouth here, enter this problem, quarrel with this person. He minded his business. He did his work. Lived his life. I don't know, say some people they will no like problem. Yeah, I like problem. If you carry problem, I'll give it to you. He minded his business. Gave us his talent. You know. And it's more like people forgot about him. They stopped talking about him. And that's why all these your fans that you are living for, they move on very clear. We are not living in the 1980s and the 1990s. The phone that my father used when I was a child, my father bought that phone when I was 8 years old. That's the phone we used till I got married. That phone, I change my phone every year. This year again, I go buy another one. I change my phones every year. And you know what? That's how everything else changes every year. You buy television 3 years ago, it's too old. It will not work with some appliances. My GLE Mercedes Benz, I bought it brand new 2022. Brand new. Before anybody had it in Nigeria, I was one of the first to bring that car into Nigeria. GLE 53 AMG. 2022. Brand new. Today is everywhere like pure water. It's already old model. We're in 2026. That's the life we find ourselves in. Everything is disposable. Have you ever sat down to wonder, where was this person that was trending 8 years ago? Where was this person that was trending during COVID? There are some people that were trending where are they? So all of you out there who are listening to the sound of my voice, forget these fans, they will not be there. They will not be there. Today's world is fickle and transient. My brother who said that on Facebook, on YouTube. Today's world is fickle and transient. Those days, a hit song can last 2 summers. Sonny Ade will drop an album and that album will trend for 3 years. Same thing with Ebenezer Obey. Same thing with Oliver the Cook. Today, some songs don't even last a week. Let me be, ta, 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 ta. Before you know it again, they don't change them. Someone said, I don't think his friends tried for him. His friends tried for him. They tried. The person I think didn't try for him was the person I was supposed to marry. You don't leave somebody so scandalously. Brother, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. Oh, I said, Daddy Freeze, I beg, leave this girl now. Could I no vex so? I don't talk my mind. Now as I take Siam. Anybody will go vex. While light or lie, the person will vex. But I said what I said. Alex was that person that, carry anything for head, As I never, if you Google mind your business, Alex pictures of, just Google and type mind your business and click images. Alex picture supposed to. I never see anybody with mind business reach Alex. I don't say the girl do anything. I'm just saying, and I want you to understand, but in our brain, they don't, that thing where they use stop water for bathtub, they don't use and plug your brain. So nothing enters and nothing leaves. I said, and I repeat, I'm not in a good mood, don't mess with me. That was the point from where Alex began to decline. Unless you want to lie to yourself, I will not join you and lie to myself. Stand up to me and tell me that I'm lying. From that point, from that breakup, Alex continued going down. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Prove me wise with statistics. At what time did he raise head again after that? I tell you my mind, and I'm my mind, and I have a right to my opinion. Unless you can prove me wrong, and I swear to God I'll apologize if I'm wrong. I will stand before you and apologize. Apology no be big thing for me. I go apologize. But I don't remember Alex ever rising again after that scandal. From that scandal, he was just declined until he finally disappeared. That thing broke him. Finish. I'll not talk about it again. I'm not here to pet anybody. I'm here to. The reason why you are watching my live is because you want to hear me say my mind, and I'm going to say my mind. And sometimes people do that. They leave you knowing it will break you. And if you are planning that for somebody else, have a rethink. There are some facts that we can look at in this. I said it again. While you are jumping from prayer house to prayer house, your pastors cannot heal anybody. They cannot raise anybody we don't buy. They're just busy building their YouTube followers and social media platforms and their followerships and their engagements. Let's tell ourselves the truth. I will not pussyfoot around and sit down and try to pamper your egos. I don't talk waiting in my mind. This thing pained me. I was not close to Alex. The last time I saw Alex was inside this my house. Pepe Room was there. Neville was there. Ike was there. He was broken over this thing. And I have a right to say that's the last time I saw him. He was broken. It broke him. And he never got up from that break. And sometimes when you break somebody, they have nothing left to fight. You don't realize that if truly he had cancer, I'm not dead, the family has not spoken. If truly he had cancer, cancer is something you need to fight. You need to have the fight in you. Some people survive stage 4 cancer. Some people stage 1, they buy them. Do you have the fight? Did he have the fight in him? Did he have it left in him? So those are my thoughts. Someone say, how do you fight cancer in your mind? The first thing is the willpower. And what gives you willpower? Friends, family, a good relationship. Someone say, Lee, I don't care. I'm just telling you, like I said, I will tell you my mind. Finish. You don't have to like me. In fact, I don't want you to like me. I don't tell you my mind. The last time I saw him, he was broken over that issue that happened. And if nobody go talk him, I go talk my mind. I go talk him. If you like, don't like me. You don't like me. The first thing you need to do to be able to overcome any type of sickness is you have to have the mind. Was Alex in the right frame of mind? Was he? I saw his body language. I was part of that story. Pepe Room, I wish Pepe Room was here. I saw his body language. It bothered him. Some things bother some people. I'm not saying it's the girl's fault, don't misquote me, but what I saw with my own eyes, and I backed off. I minded my business because Alex did not say we should do anything. So I just respected my champion. How did they TikTok him? But I just had to say this. I just had to, with a heavy heart, say this. Hello, darling. Okay, let me come and pick you up. Don't worry, they will not close. Just go and be shopping. You'll see me now. I'm leaving the house. So that's just what I have to say. I've got to go meet up with my wife. I'm so sorry. It's a very, very heavy loss. Nollywood, his friends, his family. He's a gentle soul. I've never been moved to cry, but yesterday I was moved to cry, and this Alex story moved me to cry. I didn't cry, but I was almost there. It's just that I'm from the hood, so if I tell you the story of yesterday, was some lady called me up. I was having lunch with my daughter. You know, before my kids go to school, I always try to go and have lunch with them, you know, just gist with them, spend time. They don't like it sometimes because it's stressful. So I said, okay, let's do Burger King. And my daughter was in the mood, so that helped because the fact that she was in the mood. So we went to Burger King. And while I was there, some lady called me and said she has stage 3 Bobby cancer. So I just say, Madam, I'm sorry, I cannot help you. After waiting, they use my IC over this other ladies' cancer stuff. So Aisha said, okay. She said, you know what, that I'm ready to show it to you. When a woman says that, you take a step back because you don't realize that she's not making it up. So I was like, okay, no problem. So she now later called me in the evening and I was talking to her. She told me her story. She said she was trying to conceive and she was doing IVF when she found out. She went for a test. She had a lump in one of her bobbies and she went and checked it out and they had it biopsied and they said it was malignant. And they did an MRI on her and they saw that she was pregnant. She's been looking for a child. She was late 30s. They now said, no, that you have to remove that child and start chemo. And she said, no. The moment she said no, I'm like, why are you on my phone? How can you do something so silly? As in, there's no doctor. Any doctor will tell you, first things first, remove that child, remove that child. You understand? And I was like, I don't want to hear anymore. This is somebody being dumb here. And while I was coming, the cutest baby I've ever seen in my life just came on the camera. I was talking to the mother like this. I've never, as in, it drove me to tears. So because she was saying, I know it's your birthday yesterday. The baby now started singing, happy birthday to you. Now she's on stage 3 because she couldn't treat the cancer to have. I was about to tell her, if that baby had not popped up in my front like this, I would have cut her off the phone that this one is stupid. Until I saw the child. I took a screenshot of the child and the mother with her cancer head. And I was like, I'm going to think of a way to help. Maybe talk to 1 or 2 people privately. I was like, this is the most, as I was moved to tears. I don't want to show you publicly because it's a privacy, you understand, but like if somebody is very close to me, I can send you a picture. But my problem is I will help her again. The same people saying help. If something had happened with that blessing CEO, what would you people have done? That baby was too handsome. I've not seen a handsome child like that in my life. I have not. As in, you have to see how beautiful. With a smile. The guy was dancing for me. He was like maybe 2 years old. Happy. If as soon as I saw him, he called me daddy. Apparently his dad is abroad, struggling, trying to make ends meet, also having his own health challenges. The woman has to remove both of her bobby and do chemotherapy, immunotherapy, and radiotherapy. I just looked the whole thing. I say, hey. And she got to that stage because she brought that boy to this world. So let me end here. God bless us all. If Alex was truly going through cancer, let us pray that he finds rest. Let us pray that he gets to a place of peace. I'm sorry guys if I was hard on you guys, but things like this affect me too. It's just that I'll just come and I'll chance you. God bless you all, guys. Take good care of yourselves, and whatever you do, whatever it is that you do, just remember to be good. Just remember to be good. Alex, I know you've gone to somewhere better. Rest in peace. Thank you, everyone. Remember Alex and remember the good things. Thank you all. Thank you all so much.